what we have here, folks, is 3 demonstration records. They're on 45 RPM. Even though they don't have, you know, that donut hole, they made it like this back in the day. We're talking about 1980 here. I was writing a lot of songs then, and I was sending the lyrics out to these companies, and they were doing the demos. These were the kind of demos I had. So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to let you hear each one. I'm trying to sell the lyrics or the song, so someone might be interested in it. So I'm going to put this back for now. Okay, there's one of them. There's going to be 3 songs here. There's a Heaven in the Sky Above, You Make Me Happy, and St. Nick's the Name. This is from Columbine Records. Now, I sent them my lyrics, and they did albums, which I had done, which I've already, you know, posted before. So I'm gonna. These are the demos, made before they did the album. Okay, the first one is gonna be There's a Heaven in the Sky Above. See if I can have a record player all set up here. Let's start it off.
There's a Heaven in the Sky Above by Frank Weaver. Take one.
On this earth you live, and sometimes you need a shove. You must swallow your pride and learn to live and love, 'cause there's a heaven in the sky above, and there's so much more to life than you know. Oh yes, there's a heaven in the sky above, and if you want to go, you gotta know that the earth goes round, and to this old world you're not found. And no matter who you are, you're gonna shine like a star. Though you have your likes and hates, you can enter the pearly gates. Oh, the good Lord, He does care. Yes, the Lord wants to share, 'cause there's a heaven in the sky above, and there's so much more to life than you know. Yes, there's a heaven in the sky above, and if you want to go, you gotta live side by side and learn how to swallow your pride. As the days and the nights go by, you gotta learn not to question why. They don't seem to be much time.
Yeah, the records still play. I never played them that much, because right after this, each one of these demos, they sent me the album. Yeah, but my song was on there. I've already put the albums up for sale. I'm going to put this back here. Now that song was inspired by my wife, actually, because we both believed in God and we're both Catholic. And she asked me one day, Frankie, do you think there's a heaven in the sky? I said, well, everybody thinks it's up above and hell is below. And she said, do you think you could write a song about it? And I said, possibly, yeah, I don't know. Depends. And I thought about it, and I wrote down some lyrics, and she liked it and everything. And then I decided that's where I came up with it. There's a heaven in the sky above, because everybody thinks that heaven's above and hell is below. So that's how that came about. Okay, so the next one is going to be You Make Me Happy. Okay.
You Make Me Happy by Frank Weaver. Take one.
had for you begin to grow. I'm thinking of someone as I look in the sky, someone warm and gentle, handsome and shy. Every breath I take, every wish that I make, I go around with you on my mind. A more wonderful person in this old world would be very hard to find. You make me happy the whole day through. You make me happy with a love so true. You make me so happy I feel brand new. Now I know that I was born to love you. You are just like a sunny day. When I'm with you, the clouds all go away. I've had the feeling right from the start. Once we're together, we're never apart. After we say the final I do, I know that we'll be happy with our life soon. We'll renew our life as life goes along. Year after year, they'll be playing our song. You make me happy the whole day through. You make me happy with a love so true. You make me so happy I feel brand new. Now I know that I was born to love you. You make me happy the whole day.
Okay, that's pretty good. See how that sounds? That's what they were doing in the studio when they were, before they made the album. They had the singer, the contracted singer. In this case, Kay Weaver. She sang all my songs from this company, and they're by female. These songs that I wrote could be sung by a male or female. Like the lyrics for this particular song, "You Make Me Happy." I started with was with my wife over 40 years ago. She just passed away now. But when we were together, we always was discussing different things. And one of the things was that she used to say, "Frankie, you're going to make me happy now that we're going together." And I said, "Yeah, I want to make you happy, and you make me happy." And that's how that title came about. And if you listen to it, it talks about a relationship. So that song pretty much could apply today. See, a lot of these lyrics, if you listen to them, and you just say to yourself, does it sound like it was written now or before? I know songs that you hear, they're already hits and everything. Yeah, they're not really dated either. The subject matter might tell you something. But this subject matter that I've been writing about, then it doesn't. Okay, the final song here of these three, which were all on albums, which I have, St. Nick's the Name. Let's put that on there. It's a Christmas song I wrote. Get it off of here. It's giving me a little problem. There we go. Put it on here. This. We're going to start it.
St. Nick's the Name by Frank Weaver. Take one.
There is one thing everyone should know. He makes the hearts of the little kids glow. St. Nick's the name. At Christmas he gives us fame. Tinsel and lights, all beautiful sights, from city to town till he comes around. St. Nick's the name. Christmas he gets his fame. From the North Pole he comes every year. At Christmas time he will appear. And if the kids are good the whole year through, they got something to look forward to. Even on the coldest day, there's only one name you have to say. Saint Nick's the name. And Christmas is his fame. On the eve of that special day, the children listen to Santa's sleigh. Saint Nick's the name. At Christmas he gets his fame. And when he makes his famous ride, children sleep all snug inside. Saint Nick's the name. At Christmas he gets his fame. From the North Pole he comes every year. Christmas time he will appear. And if the kids are good the whole year through, they've got something to look forward to. Even on the coldest day, there is only one name you have to say. Saint Nick's the name. And Christmas is his fame. From the North Pole he comes.
Well, how'd you like that? We're in the Christmas season right now, and pretty soon. And this is one of the songs that right now, I think if anybody's interested in a new Christmas song, I think this would really be the one. Again, you know, when I was writing these songs over 40 years ago, you know, the titles, I thought about a Christmas song and discussed it with my wife, and since we were both Catholic, like I said, we decided, since that's a saint, you know, we decided, well, it could be a religious gospel song, Christmas song. And I tried, if you listen to it, you can hear, you know, the way I told the story about Christmas, you know, the way it is. It's different. You know, there's so many Christmas songs, but you know yourself, anybody took this song and either they sung it or got it to a singer or somebody and got it out for Christmas, it could catch on and it could become a classic. I mean, you listen to these songs after over 40 years, and the lyrics, well, they don't sound too bad. Again, like I said, I'm trying to sell the songs, basically what it comes down to. I'm not looking for, you know, that much, really. So let me take this record and put it back where I had all my records here, and we'll see. Whoa. Okay. Now, there they are. Here's the 3 demonstration records that I'm trying to sell. Put this back for now. Okay. Now, have the 3 songs, and all these songs were, each one was an album. So that's 3 different albums right there. And you could hear when this demo starts, you can hear them say my name, take 1. Well, it took more than one. Okay, so these, for those who might be interested, this disc is known in the trade as an acetate demonstration record, and it's intended for play on professional studio equipment. I don't know why they sent it to me then. I don't have professional studio equipment. The average home phonograph has a much lighter weight playing arm, and the record may sound slightly distorted or skip a groove. If this should happen, place a quarter on top of the arm where the needle is located. This extra weight will solve the problem. Well, I didn't need to do it. I mean, these records play okay. One thing about records, at least these records could break or they could get scratched. But if they're put away properly, nothing would happen. Like on tapes, like was getting cassette tapes, you always have to worry about them stretching and tangling, whatever. They never had that, you know, that woe and flutter that you get from a tape, you know. So in this case, the records were good. So again, I have these 3 songs. There's a Heaven in the Sky Above, You make me happy, and Saint Nick's the name. I'm looking to sell the lyrics, basically, to someone who might want to take one of these songs and do something. I mean, the price I'm going to charge is not that much. It's just that I feel like these songs can still be good for, to listen to, depending on the music. I had different type of music done on all these songs. I've had country and western, had gospel, rock and roll, every disco, everything you could think of, for these songs, just to see which music would sound the best for the lyrics. But in this case, anybody who gets these lyrics, I don't know if you want to take the song and take the record that I have, and you could actually use that and make out discs, or maybe sell it online. But again, I also have another deal with someone, that if someone wants one of the songs and they want to take it and produce it or sing it or whatever they want to do, I'll give the exclusive rights. But I don't really want anything. If any proceeds, you could take all your expenses from the proceeds, and then after that we would become a 50-50 partner and split the royalties. I mean, there's deals we can make. I'd rather deal with someone this way, because I know there's a lot of people out there, and I'm just looking for one person. One person could take 3 songs, all 3, or one person could take 1 song, another person another song, another person another song. In other words, I could deal with 3 different people. I'd rather not do that, because that could be a conflict of interest. So again, I just want to see what I can do with this. I think it's a good deal. You have sort of a gimmick, because these songs were written over 40 years ago. And I have paperwork and all to prove it. I have copyrights, I have lead sheets and all that. Someone that writes music will say, for example, you might say, they could write music for these lyrics. You don't necessarily have to take the music that these demos are on. So I think we might be able to work something out. But remember, read the description, because I'm going to go over each song and explain it a little bit more, and the deal I would like to make. So again, I appreciate your time, and I look forward to working with somebody real soon. Have a great day.